If we don't win this game, then that's going to be it over. So big match today. So the fixtures don't get any easier then, as this week we play current leaders #Academy. There I am leading the side as always today. Still to get off the mark in the Next Level Football League, Tom McGresley in goal. Not kept a clean sheet for a couple of games now. We need a big game from him today. Matthew Creasy will be continuing at the back as always, looking to be solid alongside Sam Hawty. Not played as much as we would have liked so far in this league, but a good player to have in this game. Steve Locke as well. He will be lining up in the defence with those three. Going forward then, Chris Hobster will be playing in the midfield for us today, with Jake Stevens going to need a big game from him today, just like we did in the reverse fixture if we're going to get a win. On the bench then we have Ansley managing the side, and he will be looking after Tom Binks on the sidelines, who will be coming on later in this one. So no Charlie Navesy for us today, no Ollie Walker for us today, no James Heiser for us today. Three of our biggest performers in this season so far, so it's not going to be easy. But obviously we all saw what happened last time. Nobody expected anything from us last time, and we came out with a 5-0 win. #Academy, they've got a stronger side than they had last time. Daniel Adji coming in, he'll be looking to make a difference, and he's a player that we have not faced yet in the past. But anyway, getting off to a start in this one, and it doesn't take long for us to give the ball away. Trying to play off football though, Tom Gresley has it back, plays it into me, who gets tackled about 3 or 4 times, but still manages to get the ball and find his way to Steve Locke. Chris Hobbs then coming forward, plays it back to Steve on the right hand side, looks to fizz it across the box, but unfortunately for us there's no one in there. But a bit positive from us to start off. As the ball comes back, can I get a foot on it? I just managed to get a foot in it out to Steve Locke, and this is a good start from the Mongolian Horses then, doing very well. So I was going to Steve again looking for a ball into the box, and that is just flicked away by Stampy. #Academy now coming forwards with the ball for the first time in this fixture, knocking around at the back. Both teams then looking to try and get the ball down and play some possession football, but saying that #Academy go along, and Adji manages to get on the end of it. Fortunately for us though, he has scuffed the shot on what I assume is his weaker left foot, and the ball bounced up and hit his hand, and we've had a free kick. Jakey Stevens then managing to steal in with the ball and get away from his defender, who does have to pull him back in the end, and we will get a free kick on that one. The breakaway was very important for us in the first fixture of this game, so we'll be looking again to see if we can try and hurt them on the counter, as Jakey Stevens stands over the free kick, then dinks it into me, but that's a poor touch, and #Academy are able to come away with it there, coming at real pace, got us running backwards, but Matt Creasy manages to get back well. Good transitional defence from us then. Jakey Stevens on the ball now, looking to see what he can create. Not a lot of options in front of him unfortunately, so he has to go back to me. I'm meant to be playing striker in this one, remember, and I found myself in a bit of a right back position right now. But the ball does come back to me. I look for the little scoop over the ball to Chris Hobster, and again it's not the best pass. Obviously Tekka's Guru coming forward with it now, finds a player on the near side. Bit of a weak shot in the end, but that's the real first effort on target we've had. Is saying that Tom Gresley looks to kick it away. Adji closing him down there. Tom Gresley with the punch manages to get himself out of trouble in the end. But again, we're seeing we're just losing the ball a bit in the final third in this one so far. It's quite a sloppy game from both sides, to be honest. As Jakey though looking to put some skill onto the ball there and settle us down a bit as he manages to find the pass out wide. That is a slide tackle. You cannot do that, so that will be a free kick for us. Anyway, nothing comes of that as it comes down the other way then. Adji again looking to use his pace. He really is absolute lightning, this guy, just sneaking in front of the players. As the ball comes across to Tekka's Guru, gets a shot away, but in the end that has gone wide of the post. A lot of the ball in our final third then from #Academy. Another good save there from Grez, manages to catch on the follow-up again there, so not giving them great opportunities, but they are managing to get their shots away in this one. And see Tom Binks is on the pitch now. I believe he's come on for me as he's looked to get his pace and be a bit of a nuisance in there. Finds Jakey, and I think that may have just clipped off his standing foot as he went to hit it, and unfortunately for us he slides it wide. But that was about the first real shooting opportunity we've had in this game, to be honest. So, is there going to be a moment of quality in this first half then? #Academy looking to provide it. Adji, of course, as always, first to the ball. Standing off him a bit, can't afford to do that. Tekka's Guru coming forward, looking to get the shot away. He does manage to get the shot away on his right foot in the end though, but again it's quite weak, and Grez saves comfortably. The The ball coming forward, then a nice little flick on by Tekkas Guru. Him and Aji really linking up well in this game, but Sam Horty so far has been an absolute rock in the back, managing to nip in there well. But Tekkas Guru gets a shot away, and that comes flying back off the post. A great strike of the ball, and Will Sims there shooting from distance, and that's managed to sneak in at the near post there. I think Grez would be quite disappointed with that one. Not really sure, he may have been unsighted. I wouldn't be able to say from where I was on the sideline, but a great shot there from Tekkas Guru. It comes back out to Will Sims on the right hand side, and he's given all the time in the world to take a shot. It looked there like it came through a crowd of players at the front post, so maybe a bit harsh on Grez, but that is us going 1-0 down. And we've seen so far in this league that when we go 1-0 down, we really struggle. So can we try and get back in this one early doors and get ourselves on the score sheet and tie things up as Tom Binks comes forward with the ball? But again, Hashtag Academy are just getting first at every single ball at the minute. Coming forward with Aji, plays in Tekkas Guru, and that could have so easily have been 2-0 there, as fortunately for us, this one comes flying back off the crossbar. It's all Hashtag Academy so far in this one again, as they just underplay it. But again, Aji there to mop up the pieces, gets the shot away. Grez standing big at his near post and managing to tip it over the bar. Quick corner played in then to the Tekkas Guru again, and that is a great save by Grez, really showing us his quality in this game. Being put under a lot of pressure and asked to do a lot, and so far he has stood up to everything. As the referee then decides to bring the first half to a close, a first half that really, in all honesty, has been dominated by Hashtag Academy. If it wasn't for Tom Negresley in our goal in that lovely striking pink shirt for us, then it could have been a lot more. So yeah, we need to try and help out Grez a little bit at the back then as we go into the second half. You can see we're having a little team talk. They're not too happy with our first half performance. Going to try and just be a bit more of a presence going forward, because really we've just invited the pressure onto us in that first half, and we can't have that in the second half, or this could be a big score. As Hashtag Academy then kick off the second half, and we see us there in the final third for a rare amount of time in this game, but the ball is given away and Tekkas Guru comes away with it, and we know he's dangerous, finds Aji, gets the shot away, and again Grez is there to make the save. As we look to see if we can break, then this is what we need to be doing, playing a bit faster going forwards. It's all a bit casual at the minute, as we see Jakey having to turn back there because there are just no options going forwards. See a lot of numbers behind the ball and just managing to keep hold of it at the back there. You see Matt Creasy now coming down this left hand side, looks to get the shot away, but Aji, he's everywhere in this game, playing up top, playing at the back, just mopping up where he needs to be. He's really been a great performer for them there. As we see Tom Binks, a bit of a hopeful lob over the top there, and the keeper is able to come out and collect it easily. As he plays it out, Daniel Aji there, like I say, he's off the pitch at the minute, but he can't help himself but just patrol the sidelines. He's so into this game. As you see, Hashtag Academy coming forward there with the Tekkas Guru on the ball. We know he's dangerous. He managed to get past Jake, manages to get past Sam Horty. Fortunately for us, there's nobody in the box there to tap that one home. It's Tekkas Guru with the roll in then, and he gets the ball back. Obviously, he's the main guy they want on the ball. Managed to find someone at the back post. I get a foot in, but it still comes out to their man. A great block there by Chris Hobster. Looked like it may have been a slide, but he gets away with it on this occasion. As you see the ball coming down the far hand side now, giving it into Tekkas Guru. Looks to stand me up, absolutely sits me down, breaks my ankle, cuts back on his right foot, his weaker foot. I'll tell you, it did get a deflection into that top corner, but that goal was created by his skill in the first place. We see this standing him up, completely snaps my ankles, leaves me on the floor, turns back inside, a bit of space to get the shot away. Unfortunate for Sam Horty there, stands it up well, comes off his knee and flies into the top corner. Nothing Grez could do about that one then. So 2-0 down now, and this is really looking quite ominous for us, as we see Chris Hobster again with another great block, but this time he has been pulled up for the slide tackle. At the time I couldn't believe the ref had given it, but looking back on that replay, that was blatant a slide as they get, to be honest. A great block nonetheless, but unfortunately in this format you cannot get away with that. Well, apparently you can most of the time, but just some of the time you don't. Daniel Aji then gets the goal that he deserves in this game, calmly slotting the penalty. Unlucky for Grez there, just gone underneath his body, was maybe anticipating it going a bit higher up in the goal. As you see there, just going underneath him. 3-0 down, and you'd have to say the way this game has been going, we'll be lucky to get through the rest of this half at 3-0. As you see though, maybe Academy just slackening off there, giving the ball away as they find a nice ball over the top to Jakey Stevens, And we say this is a dangerous position. They're using his footwork well to try and get past the player. They defended it well in this instant, and players just all over him. Jakey really been isolated in this one and not had the support that he needs. Let's see a quick little 1-2 with me then, looking for options, and there's just hashtag shirts everywhere. As the ball comes to the back post with Steve though, finds Sam Horsey. This is probably the most consistent spell of pressure we have had in the game in the hashtag academy half, but it ends up with another hopeful ball towards the back post, and Jakey can do nothing about that one. As the ball lumps up into the far corner then for hashtag academy, Tekasguri just quite happy to bide his time, stand on the ball and wait for the space, as we see a little turn at the near post then, and the ball played it off the hashtag academy player, but the referee giving it the other way, and you can see the frustration really bubbling over from us now. We know that this is a game that we have not played particularly well in. Our game plan didn't work in the first half, and we've just really failed to come up with a new one in this second half. So coming down the other end now, Daniel Adji, like I said, been everywhere in this game, now deciding to play centre back, just mopping up everything at the back. He knows the game is as good as one, and saying that the full-time whistle has blown then, bringing our misery to an end. 3 losses on the bounce now, and 3-0 in that one. That's our biggest defeat in this league. But if it wasn't for Tom Legres in goal, so there are no man of the matches for the team that loses, but he definitely would be that man of the match today. And as we look at the other Matchday 7 results then, AFC Colossal finally getting a win in this league over Copper 90. London City narrowly losing to hashtag United. So unsurprisingly then, no changes in the top performers rankings. James Hyder not even getting a chance to add to his tallies today after not being able to participate. Jake Stevens was a very isolated figure going forward today, not much support for him. And Matt Creasy did have a very, very good game under a tidal wave of academy pressure. So thank you for watching this video then. If you did enjoy it, please do make sure you subscribe and check out all the other videos on our channel. Of course, if you want to watch full highlights of all of the Matchday 7 fixtures, you can do that on the Next Level Football League channel. Links are everywhere. 3 losses on the bounce now. It's not good, but as always, it's on to the next one.